I'm Adil Ladha, your Express Scripts Canada pharmacist. Welcome to Ask the Pharmacist. And here's today's question. With the kids going back to school, it's hard to make sure they're eating right. Any tips? You know, when your kids are home for the summer, it's much easier to control what they're eating by making sure they get all the healthy nutrients they need and monitoring the amounts of not so healthy stuff like fat, sugar, and salt. And of course, it's easier to make sure they take their medications as prescribed. Lots of parents worry that back to school means back to unhealthy eating for their kids. That could happen, but you can take steps to avoid it. With some creative planning, you can pack school lunches that your kids will love and that will keep them eating right at the same time. Here are a few suggestions to help you out. Try to avoid school-bought lunches. Most schools have healthy options on their menus, but the challenge is your kids may not make the right choices in the spur of the moment. School-bought lunches can be okay, but it'll take some additional effort from parents to educate their kids on what they should be buying before sending their kids off with a handful of money. Swap it out. Many foods have healthy alternatives. For instance, choose whole grain breads for sandwiches, and if you include crackers, they can be whole grain too. Water is the best drink, but low-fat milk is also great for kids. Try to avoid sugary drinks like pop or juice whenever you can. Don't skimp on the protein. The most common mistake that parents make when packing lunches for their kids is that they include too many carbohydrates like breads, pastas, or rice, and not enough protein. Carbs are metabolized much faster than protein, leaving your little ones prone to being hungry again in no time. Remember that sandwiches are mostly carbs, so make sure to add high protein items like Greek yogurt or maybe even some hummus as part of their snack. Try to make lunch fun. Younger kids are more likely to eat healthy foods if you make it fun for them. Try cutting sandwiches into cool shapes. Or, instead of putting pieces of fruit in a container, how about making fruit kebabs? Ask your kids to be a part of their lunch-making process. Your kids are much more likely to eat a healthy lunch if you let them decide on what's in it. So take them shopping with you and let them choose their healthy options. Keeping kids engaged with their food and teaching them what's healthy and what's not so healthy can be very powerful. Finally, since we're talking about keeping your kids healthy at school, don't forget that if your child needs help taking their medication at school, it's best to make arrangements in advance. For example, make sure your child's teacher is aware and has the proper permission forms on the first day. Typically, your child's physician signs permission forms, so it's important to get that process started well before your little ones enjoy their first day. Make sure the teacher knows the dosing schedule for your child's medication. Medications are most effective when taken as prescribed. Send the medication to school in the original packaging and make sure it will be kept in a secure and climate-controlled place based on the storage instructions for your particular medication. If you can, talk to your child's teacher, school, and your child before school starts to avoid any problems. Your kids look to you for guidance, so it's important that you help them understand how to make healthy choices. And when they do, celebrate it. That'll help to reinforce the positive outcome. Remember, it's not just about what they're eating today. It's about encouraging healthy habits that will be with them for years to come. Until next time, I'm Adil Ladha, your Express Scripts Canada pharmacist, and this has been another Ask the Pharmacist episode. I wish you good health.